Ready.
Hello and welcome back to another one. Today we're going to be playing Biomutant. This is going to be part 2 of the campaign. Don't forget to smash the subscribe and the bell notification down below because it helps out a lot. And comment what do you like about the game so far. This is Sean and I go by Brodicus, and let's get right into it. Okay, so just before I started streaming, I was poking around and I did interact with this. So basically it's a teleport location, and the only way you get to use it is you have to interact with it first before you can teleport to it or use it. It's pretty funny because you actually have to like pee on it, like mark your spot, which is kind of funny. Kind of reminds me of Conker's Bad Fur Day. Okay, so it looks like we got to head over towards this direction here. This is where I believe the World Eater is.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Aurora, your inner balance is two halves that complete wholeness that follows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it's based on, so how we play the game is basically how, so it's gonna be different for everybody's experience. So it depends on what our choice is, I guess. Depends on what the game's going to be like. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of choices we make and actions we take. The balance of our action creates your Aurora score, which affects the dialogue with other characters. Okay.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but some...
PSI points. Interacting with the captives and PSI shrines will award you with PSI points that you can use to unlock physionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the acquired darkness of light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
I'll leave you to your fate. Let me help you. Should we help him or should we just leave him to his fate? I mean, we're leaning towards the dark. So, but it's always nice to give a helping hand.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Looks like we got a viewer. Hello? Hello? How are you today? So I think we've got 4 points for dark. So I'm gonna try to
like about light?
Even it out a little bit.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
PSI points. You've gained a PSI point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutation menu. Okay, cool.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. Out of date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's 2 nearby.
the water. Yalawa watnawa. Kim hobe bekuku hifar muk.
The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Kantita dwella bufo. Kim hobe bekuku hifar muk.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Setuata Bob Kila.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Ugambun ang ugagad yepromo buf atu awa ya ea.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Have the tribes engaged the World Eaters? Why Jagni?
Kutuvun poputuri.
In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved.
Kutuvun poputuri. Ulua ulua.
He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Ya. Sawata mua. Vunko vuntu.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay, so it looks like we got to pick a tribe. And you know, he reminds me of Jar Jar Binks from like 1906, because his voice is just like Jar Jar Binks, and his uniform that he's wearing, you know, kind of reminds me. He's like from 1906. Quest tracking, your current and started quest are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quest to track by opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. Okay. So we can head, let's head here. We'll place a waypoint and check out the journal. In the journal, you can find information, your quest, as well as previous tutorials and dialogues. Okay. So this is main side quest and completed. Okay. So right now we need to head to the Tree of Life. Tree of Life is dying. Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
We also have some stuff that we can put towards our character. So we have 2 PSI points. We got WUNG-FU. Yeah, we can't use it there. Was it Aurora or what was? Is it Mutant? Maybe Mutant. There we go. PSI. PSI powers. PSI powers are unlocked using points gained from making choices and dialogue or interacting with shrines, captives, and civilians. Some powers require a specific aura score to unlock. So we can do Blaze or we can do Blink. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's actually set everybody on fire. I'm gonna go with that. Assign ability. Why? Why, is good enough? Cool. Let's give that a try. How do we... Wait, it's not any of those menus. That's the map. Yeah, here we go. I'm on fire. Okay, it doesn't harm us, which is good. Okay, we got two options. We can go the bridge or through here. Actually, let's go through here. We already marked that way anyways.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Yeah, it is. It's Bridge of Hope. That's what it is. I was just looking at, back at the stream, and I noticed it was a little laggy. I think I figured it out. So next stream won't be laggy. Yeah, let's get right back into it. So one thing I've noticed is that you can't aim your gun. Basically, you just gotta shoot and hope that it hits. That's one thing I think they should change in an update or something. Like they should remap, because to pull up your special abilities, you use the left trigger.
Don't get whelmed.
Which is usually used for for aiming. Yeah, I really can't wait until we get to see like what kind of combos we get. Like I was taking a look at some videos and I seen like I don't know, like 6 or 7 different combo combinations. It was kind of sweet. Like it's like, you know, Mortal Kombat sort of thing.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the Tribe War began.
See, I'm wondering if we should explore, because I know it's an open world, so I'm wondering if there's like hidden chests or... or like Easter eggs or something. What are those?
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
Health kit. Doesn't look like we take fall damage.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the Kraken Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But there's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original WUNG-FU disciples.
What do you know about my Muma?
Your Muma invented WUNG-FU, Originally, it was
Yeah,
based
she
on
did.
unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
Okay, so what should we join them? I mean, we are darkness. They're correct. But I believe there's 5 tribes, so I want to kind of see what everybody else has to offer. And I don't want to just jump in right away. So
He didn't expect that of you. You were born bad so you could do good in this world. That weak mind of yours has made you soft. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
right, I don't know. I mean, it does kind of like lined up with like who we are, like the character that we're playing. But I don't know, because I believe there is 4 or 5 tribes. So I'm not sure. I mean, he knows my Muma. I mean, it's my Muma, and I love my Muma. Actually, yeah, you know what? Might as well. I mean, I don't think it really matters which one you join. So yeah, let's join this.
He recognizes you sometimes need to challenge your mindset to make up your mind. You're a Jagni ally now. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad. The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, WUNG-FU and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rival's outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for... Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
All right, by the sounds of it, this is definitely a really story-driven game. So it looks like we're part of the Jagni tribe, and we'll head over to the other. I was thinking the other tribe leader there. He looked really serious, but I couldn't really take him serious because he looked way too damn cute. Yeah, like I was saying, I went with Jagni because they know my mom. We're here. I mean, why not? I think they're all pretty much the same, so you know, and I can always play again and pick a different tribe if I want to as well. That's always a possibility.
Tells you to find the Ganote.
So yeah, I want to look around too and make sure there's any side missions because we might get some good loot from side missions. I love how I'm just looting my tribe's place, my tribe's village or whatever we're in, little village town thing. I mean, they probably want me to have it, right? It's for my, I'm off for my great journey, and I need supplies.
Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find better goods anywhere else. Says the place hasn't been doing as much business lately, so there's plenty for you to choose from.
Vendor types. Each vendor is specialized on a particular type of item: melee weapon parts, ranged weapon parts, gear parts, clothes, and other mounts. Going to vendors and browsing their stock can be a great way to find better parts for your gear. If you're missing a specific part to craft a weapon, you can always check the nearest vendor. You can purchase items from vendors provided you have enough green currency in the form of a leaf. The price, okay, so leaves is currency. So can we just go out and just like chop down like trees and get a bunch of leaves, or the price of an item is listed to the right of the item's listing. Green is gathered from specific bushes or through selling items. You're able to sell items to a vendor by going to the sell tab of the menu. You don't have to worry too much about this yet, though. You'll find items in green as you explore the world. Okay, so we don't really have too much. What's this? Propello. Damage. Armor piercing, fire rate, accuracy, range, critical chance. Magazine size 36. Okay, so it's a. I'll actually grab this actually. Oh, we have. Oh, sorry, we have 0. I was looking there and I thought we had 8. Yeah, we don't have anything right now. Okay. So I'm just looking at what sort of stuff we can use, so I can get an understanding just in case, like when I do actually get some currency.
Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double. Says they're known for their high-quality goods. Time to make a deal.
See, I wonder how. I hope it's not too difficult to gather currency. I hope that there's a good balance. Okay, let's we should continue on and we'll come back after we've got some currency to trade with.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Okay.
Better hold on to that. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
What happened here?
Let's see.
Alright, so I know we have to take this over. So I'm wondering if we need to head here. Let's check out this place here first. And then we'll... Wait, I don't... Yeah, that's the... Yeah. Let's head here first.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
Swimming, I'm into WUNG-FU. Been on my own. I'd sure like to. Let's learn some more WUNG-FU.
He understands WUNG-FU is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs.
It's just gonna throw me in. Swimming. You can swim in most waters, while in very deep waters you slowly lose key energy. When you're out of key, you'll drown. So I'm taking the key energy as the top left there.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
You know, I had a friend actually who fell in a swimming pool growing up when I was younger, and what his parents did is just let him not drown, but like he eventually actually started swimming. And he thought that was actually he's glad his parents just let him not drown, but like figure it out or whatever. At least I learned how to swim. You all almost drowned me. I need to keep at it.
At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim.
True.
But you need practice. Lots of practice.
So I wonder, as we swim, the more we can swim, more key energy we get. Or a better teacher.
You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today.
I wish I could shake this bad feeling better now that I'm talking to you. Found anything you can use?
His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
Sure.
He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Okie doke. Something recyclable. What if we break these and bring it to them? They could be recyclable. We're so freaking durable.
He wonders what usefulness you found.
I am not sure.
He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left lying around on the ground. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
I do not.
That's the spirit.
Teach
you
me,
can't
teach
make
me.
a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Welcome to crafting. Here you can modify existing weapons and armor, or if you're feeling creative, create entirely new weapons from scratch. With the right pieces, you can craft your own weapons. To start crafting your weapons, first select the base. This defines which kind of weapons you will craft. There are 3 different kinds of melee weapons: crush, one-handed slash, and two-handed slash. To continue crafting your weapons, select the handle slot. To continue crafting your weapons... Okay, so basically this is telling me how to craft. So we take a base... Take a base weapon. Okay, I don't know if we have enough for any of this, actually. Let's go there. That's kind of cool.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
To open my dinner. Just to open cans. Can of tuna? Yeah, that's it. Canned tuna. It's for canned tuna. I want something cutting edge. It's what I know how to make. I made something for Muma. I made something for Muma. Let's go with this. I wanted something cutting edge.
He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of WUNG-FU is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
It's funny. I made my character before I've seen what our mom looks like, and she looks just like me. We're both like, I picked red, but for some reason it looks pink, but I meant for us to be red. But she's just like the exact same color. It's funny how that happened. Can't be there, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I was helping Gizmo.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
I'm just not there yet.
She says it's not only about this moment and where you are going. You have to find yourself first, then everything else will follow. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
I'll find a way there in the end.
She worries about you. Sometimes you get lost in your own world, where the only thing that matters is you. They look determined. Better watch out.
Do the village punks?
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Are you scared of me, punk? Huh? Are you? Are you?
He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
Oh. I ain't scared of you punks. Whoops. I don't think so. I don't know, boys. I think that we were holding our own there for a little bit. I actually think we won.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
They're insecure.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
I'll catch them later. I'll clear my mind. I must get stronger than my excuses. I'll catch them later. I'll be back.
She suggests that you forgive.
Yeah, I think we won that. I'm pretty sure we won that. I think we hit them like at least 3 times more than they've hit us. And there was 3 of them too.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Faja. That's my Faja.
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face.
Kind of looks like our dad. Like he would be our dad.
Training with Muma will make you feel better. It always does. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Muma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching WUNG-FU to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
I'm not quite sure if that was our dad or not, or who that was. Certainly looks like us, that's for sure. It doesn't look like we can leave through there.
He's curious to see what you've found.
I am not sure.
He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left forgotten at the bottom of a pile of recyclables. He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
I'll get my hands dirty and find out. I doubt what I've found is useful. The things you've made are great. I'll get my hands dirty.
Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Cool. When looting, you will find add-ons. These can be crafted into items to increase the stats of your items. To upgrade your armor and clothes with items, select a slot and add-on, then press X. Okie dokie. Pee-wee jacket.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
I like it anti-flat fashioned. I'll make things you won't. I'll like things you won't. I made something Muma would be proud of. I think Muma would be proud of me.
He knows she's already proud of you and everything you've achieved so far. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Yeah, I'm sort of leaning into the dark sort of humor too as well.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
I'm here now, ready to go. Better late than ever. I'm easily distracted. I'll work on that. Better late than never.
Says being on time would be better yet. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes. But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Because they're stupid.
You might not be ready to take on someone with smarts yet.
I mean, come on, these guys, we're so freaking adorable. I did good, Mummy. I did good.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Mummy. I'll try harder next time. You are proud of me. I did all the work. Why are you proud of me? Thank you, Muma. Thank you, Muma.
Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
I didn't expect that. It's about time he did something for me. How thoughtful of him.
Reminds you that the best way to get someone to do things is for you to thank them.
Yeah, I'm sort of going with like what's least expected, just to see how it would be like, and yeah, I kind of want to see. Okay, are we supposed to? Okay, it looks like we're supposed to catch him. Yeah, I was just thinking that I'm gonna really lean into the dark part, the dark character. Come here, come here, come here.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. Figuring that out is half the fun. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Will it record what happened to me? I'll be under surveillance? What good, if any, bad happens? I'll be under surveillance?
You should think of it as watching over you when she can't.
But I'm a good little boy.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
True. It's getting late.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop LUPA-LUPIN from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Okay, so I was kind of curious as what happened.
Adding fuel to the flames.
Because it did look like the village was burnt to me coming in.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight LUPA-LUPIN. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Yeah, why is it here?
He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or not. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
But you're my Muma, and I want to protect you. I'll try to stay out of it. What history? I'll fight by your side.
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
My mom, leave my mom alone. Leave my mom alone. It's my mom. How dare you? Come here. I'll protect you, Mom.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Mommy! Mommy, come here, Mommy!
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Okay. So it looks like we're controlling Muma right now. What? Say what? What happened? I think maybe we didn't press the button in time. So yeah, it looks like we're controlling her right now. Okay, so press B. Mommy, no. No, Mommy. Mama. No.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Oh, that's
If a
sad.
sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
All right, guys, I think we'll end it here. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell notification for more. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll see you. I think we'll be streaming again tomorrow, and we'll pick up from here. And yeah,